Man. Open sesame. Alright, your boy Chosen, man. Like, subscribe, enjoy the reaction. If not, fair enough, be like you are trash. We got top 10 most anticipated new summer 2023 anime. And y'all know I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm the most honest reactor, especially with anime out, man. Y'all know I'm going to keep it a buck. You may not like
Summer's almost upon us, and it's
but I'm gonna be honest.
for a pre-season preview. But didn't I do that already? Well, I figured that I should make a secondary list, one focusing on just new anime. That way, if you're not looking for sequels, you can have a wider library to choose from. Because in hindsight, after checking the seasonal list, I saw that there are other shows coming out this summer that I want to give some love to. So with all the sequels out of the way, here are what I see as the top 10 most anticipated titles for summer 2023.
And shout out Vinny too, man. I know, like, y'all, you know, I had my disagreements with him at times with the videos, but shout out him for these videos, facts.
Let's kick things off now with Classroom for Heroes. So, why does this one look so familiar? Yeah, it's been quite a while since we've had these kinds of Magic Academy light novel adaptations, and it's a pretty welcome sight, especially given how much I loved Misfit of Demon King Academy and Akashic Records. This time,
Misfit of Demon King Academy Season 2 was terrible. I'm glad he mentioned it. Misfit of Demon King Academy Season 2 was horrendous. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Misfit of Demon King Academy was terrible. Season 2 was awful. Yo, and I do recognize this. This reminds me of it was an isekai that came out, I think, this past either spring or this past spring or winter, bro. It's like Ice Sorcerer, Swordsman, and all the battles are done, and he's now in the academy, and he's like downplaying how strong he is, and he's trying to hide it. He just wants a regular. They want him to live out a normal life because he's still young, even though he's like one of the 8 great. I've heard this exact formula before.
The setting is at Rosewood Academy, a school for heroes in training founded by a powerful hero who once defeated the Demon Lord. In this school that only accepts the best of the best, Arnest Flaming, nicknamed the Empress of Flame, stands above them all. Then, in comes a light-hearted boy named Blade. He seemed to come out of nowhere and showed power that could match her own. Not only is he revealed to be Rosewood Academy's newest transferee, Arnest has been personally requested by the king to show him the ropes around the academy. Yes, an adaptation of a novel from 2015. Its age really shows in its premise. Not that I'm complaining though, because I like these sorts of stories. While I haven't read the source material, a lot of people in my circles have shown some interest in this. I do think that what we'll be getting here are some fun character dynamics, decent action, and cute girl characters. If you're around a decade ago for the heyday of these shows, then here's a throwback for you.
Yo, y'all think I'm capping. Y'all think I'm lying. Hang on, bro. Y'all think I'm lying about this for real. I'm not. Ice Blade Sorcerer. There is an exact anime of this. Bro. It just came out a couple months ago. Bro, bro, it's the exact, like, nigga, the exact same story, bro. Like, bro, like, damn near the exact story. If y'all think I'm lying, my fault, y'all. If y'all think I'm lying, bro, Ice Blade Sorcerer Shall Rule the World got the same exact story. Isekai, all that. Bro, I'm tired of it. Maybe it's done better. It looked like it might be done better, but that story is so non-original, bro. It's just this, bro. Get something new, bro. Damn. Damn, bro. He just said, you know what I got, bro? You know, we should make a store that makes sandwiches. Okay. Okay, I'm with you, right? Subway. Nigga, there's already a Subway, bro. If you don't, no. Like, bro, what are we talking about, bro? That's crazy, bro. That's the exact story, bro. Word for word, bar for bar. Shout out Soldier Boy. Yo, took his whole flow is crazy. I think, yeah.
Next spot.
まあそんな順位本気にする必要なんてないか。この世には嘘が溢れてるんだから。
And thus we go back to another academy, a different flavour this time though. This time the academy refers to a school the size of an island where people compete against each other in games. Ranks are at stake,
Okay.
and this is a school where anything can happen, especially since new student Hiroto beats the strongest in the school on his very first day. Getting the highest rank in record time is a ridiculous feat, but it does come with a caveat. There's actually more to his win, but as they say, a win's a win. It's now up to Hiroto to push his wits to their limits in order to maintain his rank through lies and bluffs. In a world of lies and games, only the smartest will survive. Liar Liar does have a very interesting setup. It feels like one of those shows that captivates you with a charismatic mastermind lead while showering you with eye candy. It kind of gives...
Yeah, I was gonna say it kind of reminds me of Classroom Elite. But the way he was like relating the story, it doesn't sound like he's really a mastermind. At first, like it sounded like it was like a fluke win. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like a gag anime at first. Like that's what it kind of sounds like instead of like a serious.
Gives me a whole no game, no life or Classroom of the Elite vibe going into it. Something to look out for if you enjoy all those big brain psychological moments in anime along with a dash of rom-com.
A dash of rom. There it is. It's over, bro. I already know it's on BS, bro.
The amp.
I already know that show will be on BS because the anime just compared to Classroom of Elite is a very like damn near serious anime. Like although there's like it's like an isekai type with them being in love with the main character of Classroom Elite, like he doesn't entertain it. And it's all manipulation. Like everything he does is manipulation and calculated. Like he's so focused, like at all. Like it's no really like super comedic moments. Like them even throwing that romantic comedy, and I'm like, you're gonna be super comedy. And then No Game No Life, it's really just him and his sister, and they have comedic scenes, but there's no like romantic comedy to make it like weird or too like over the top. Like, would have thought he was getting paid to sell it as good. Yeah, I'm like, bro, like that's like, bro, he be swearing all these is fire, and I'm like, I don't know about that one. Like the anime is compared to don't have that stick in it, and they're great. Or Classroom Elite is at least great, and I would say No Game No Life is an above average, very successful anime. So, and that one looks like it got some comedy to it. Like it looked like it was gag. Like even this like type of face, like by the main character, like maybe it's deceptive. Maybe it's really serious. I don't know. Y'all know I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like I said, y'all know me. I'm gonna be honest up here. I'm gonna keep it a buck for y'all.
The aptly named Temple is in rank 8.
女人禁制の仏道修行。これでもう惑わされることはない。頼もう！
There's really something about religious figures and relationships with the opposite gender, with all the oaths and purity of it all. Surprisingly, we don't have much media that deal with the premise, and understandably so, but here comes Temple, ready to give this premise a whirl in the most hilarious and over-the-top way. Akemitsu, in spite of all of his efforts to be cool, is actually a gloomy loner and finds himself in a compromising situation. It's this situation with a woman that leaves him determined to pursue his sudden new goal, become a Buddhist monk and renounce the ways of the world. Of course, things wouldn't be that simple.
I'm not a fan of romantic anime, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip this. I hope you guys check it out. I don't know how to rank that type of stuff because I'm not a fan of that genre. So, in general, the only romantic comedy that I really enjoyed was Devil's a Part-Timer. I thought that was like the funniest anime I've ever watched. Season 1, season 2 was kind of whatever, but season 1 was comedy. Like I don't know about that one, so I'm gonna just skip it. Hope you guys check it out for yourselves. Like I said, romantic comedy is not something I know how to really rank like that.
していきませんか?
Up next, we have New Saga.
一矢を報いるべく剣士カイルは魔王に特攻を仕掛ける。
After a climactic battle with the Demon Lord, Kyle emerges victorious, but victory doesn't come without its costs. He himself got seriously injured in battle, and that's not even getting into the casualties leading up to this pivotal moment. Just when our hero's on the verge of death, he manages to activate a relic that quickly sends him to the past. It's a shocking development, but Kyle decides that this is the best time for him to change the past and avoid all tragedy. Time travel fantasy does always have a cool ring to it, but I found it pretty cool that instead of preventing a bad ending, this story subverts the tried and true premise and instead focuses on our protagonist trying to achieve a different type of victory. As some say, what victory is there if you had to lose everything to get it? And with how easily you can mess things up in the past, it certainly creates an intriguing dynamic that I can't wait to see unfold.
This is probably the best one of the best new stories that I've heard. Like, this is actually fire. This sounds fire. I'm intrigued. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm intrigued. Hope you guys are too. Because usually, they got the hero beats the villain, and then he's like, I don't know what to do anymore, or like now he's the new monster because he defeated the villain. You know what I'm saying? Like, I forgot what anime that was actually. I'm thinking of a specific one. It sounds fire. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta clap it up. You gotta clap it up, man. When somebody come up with something new. God damn. Like that, I feel like they just be in meetings like, bro, you know what sounds fire, bro? We should get caramel, nuts, and milk chocolate together to make a candy. Yeah. Yeah. Nigga, Snickers? Bro, you don't get the fuck out the office? Bro, leave, bro. This nigga. Yo. When you eat, what do you feel? Right? When you eat a meal, what do you feel? Right? What do you think? I don't know about you, but I get happy, nigga. Call it meal happy. Nigga, Happy Meal, bro. If you get the fuck out. Oh. That's such a dumbass.
Now, if you missed,
it's like the homie that just repeat. You ever say something and then somebody else just say exactly what you say, but everybody claps for it? It's like that. It's like that all the time, especially when you in class. It's like, nigga, they reiterate your joke. You like, nigga.
those good old days of playing military games, taking on enemies, and showing off your skills in piloting, our sponsors War Thunder, how about checking out the Gisan bonus, including multiple now. Right, let's get back to the video. Helk finds its way next on the list.
I remember this.
Kyle's not the only one who's defeated a Demon Lord. Enter Helk, humanity's champion and Demon Lord candidate. You see, after the previous Demon Lord's been defeated, the enemies organised a tournament to determine a worthy replacement. Unfortunately, the ceremony to crown the Lord of Demons has none other than Helk himself emerging as the favourite to win it all. All the time, he also can't stop ranting about how he hates humanity. Surely something's amiss here, and it's all up to Red Vamirio to uncover the truth behind this enigma of a hero. This light-hearted manga is finally set to come to our screens in the form of an anime. Helk has a lot of moments, and in its manga form, it does a masterful job of shifting tone. It's definitely something that you have to experience, and you'll see that the crazy premise is just the tip of the iceberg, a teaser to the dramatic moments it has to share with us.
Like I said, when I originally saw this anime, it kind of reminds me a lot of Talentless Nana, anime that I always recommend, mystery anime type anime that keeps you on your tippy toes. I'm curious about this. I think this could be executed very well. I'm just worried about if it has too much gag. I know the anime people like the gag moments, but I think this is one of those. Like you said, can it shift tones well? Like, is it going to be too cheesy, too over the top funny? It's going to ruin the serious moments of it, right? Yeah, I just don't know if it can find that balance with this intriguing new story. I think it'll be good, especially making a mystery type to where we're like, yo, what is going on? Yo, what's happening? I think that's going to be amazing. The art of maintaining comedy while also maintaining a serious tone is very hard, especially with certain animation styles. So yeah, that's why I like shout out JJK. Like, I think JJK overall is like one of the greatest animes just of all time, maintaining all different characters of anime with comedy, action, serious tone, like mixing all that together and not like they're really being an annoying character. Like a Zenitsu from Demon Slayer, right? It's just all mixed in well. It's actually funny. It's actually, as you said, it actually gets you angry. It actually gets you hyped. You know, all these full emotions. So I'm curious about this. Yeah, because he's overpowered. So it's like you don't want it to be like a One Punch Man.
Season's not over yet with Reign of the Seven Spellblades.
力はそのままゆるりと待たれよ。
なぜあんなにもその少女に目を惹かれたのだろう。
You thought it was all over with Classroom for Heroes, didn't you? Well, how about...
Bro, they are really trying to bring back the magic genre. And I just don't think... Obviously, Black Clover is magic. But, like... I think there's still more waiting when you... Like Black Clover just reminds me of, like I said, Naruto with magic. So they talk about rinsed. Yeah, they're really trying to bring back magic. And I think they could at least try to make a unique magic system. Yes, bro. Like something different. Even Mr. the Demon King Academy, like it was magic. Like I think there's been a hole left with Magi. If you guys ever seen Magi anime, I think they had their own Netflix special with Aladdin. Aladdin? Is that his King Aladdin or King? I forgot his name. Jesus Christ. But Magi, like I think Magi left a huge hole for the genre of magic anime, and nobody's really filled it. Black Clover. You think of Black Clover, you more just think it just kind of falls into the category of like a Naruto to me, My Hero Academia, like in that bridge. You don't really remember it to me for magic. You just remember it for like heavy fighting in that category of shonen anime. Whereas like Magi to me represented magic anime, if that makes sense. I don't know if I sound kind of like wild or like I'm hating on Black Clover. I think there's just been this large gap that anime hasn't really tapped into with just pure magic anime, because everything is like Reptile said, just rinsed and like gave back again. And I think they never really brought it back from Magi. I think Magi did it the best to me with magic and all that. Yeah, they need to bring a unique magic system. I mean, this is just ridiculous. Like light magic, dark magic.
Something similar which takes a way darker twist then. Yep, you wouldn't think that there's anything dark if you took a passing glance at the prestigious magic school Kimberly. It's an upbeat mood every spring, complete with those parades and celebrations, and that's exactly what Oliver Horn, our protagonist, saw at first. However, the harsh curriculum is the least of his worries, as dark secrets lie underneath the academy, and never is this more evident when night falls. Will Oliver and his newly acquainted friends be able to weather the storm when they come face to face with these secrets? Reign of the Seven Spellblades really ups the ante on the usual Magic Academy story with its much more mature execution. While it's got all the usual hallmarks of the genre, I really think it will give our fans a fresher take on the genre, one that a number of them will really enjoy. I'm looking forward to this one.
心のどこかで感じていたのかもしれない。どちらかが生き絶えるまで。人が時に運命と呼ぶような予感じみた何かを。決めろ、
I'm gonna say this: if you want to go the mature route, you want to have that good balance with animation style. You want to be like, I'm gonna say you should be like Goblin Slayer. You don't want to go tit for tat. I don't know if we're gonna be mature. I don't know if we're gonna be dark. If you're gonna go all in on darkness. From this the trailer, I don't know if the main character gonna be charismatic enough, but and cool enough as that guy. But if you gonna go dark, I'm gonna say you should go dark like not Demon Slayer, like Goblin Slayer, for sure, Goblin Slayer, or even the reincarnation of the Shield Hero Season 1, like how dark that was. You know what I'm saying? Like go all in on that type of darkness. But make sure that you can make the main character at least look cool or seem cool.
Dark Gathering is up next, and it's looking real promising.
歩み寄るほどに目指しているまともから遠ざかる気がする。僕はこれからやっていけるのか。
There seems to be a theme with supernatural powers and people who absolutely want nothing to do with them. It creates a pretty cool dynamic in terms of kickstarting a story, and Dark Gathering is the next example in the long line of supernatural stories starting off with an unwilling protagonist. In this case, the focus is on Keitaro and his past traumas, something he's getting help with from childhood friend Eiko. It's a tutoring job that puts him in an encounter with Yayoi, Eiko's cousin, and his complete opposite. The curious Yayoi is more than eager to have her share of spiritual encounters, and it's this that appears to be dragging Keitaro back into the world he swore to never enter again. The dangers that wait in the spiritual realm seem to be more than what he bargained for. For far too long, we anime fans have been conditioned to think that the supernatural genre is full of cool scenes, hyped action sequences and the like. So I think it's nice that we'll get a show that goes back to the roots of the genre, the creepy and the dark, as opposed to what we've been seeing from the likes of Demon Slayer. And with the suspenseful
Yo, bro, shitted on Demon Slayer. Yeah, bro, and the likes of Demon Slayer. Bro, shitted on... That's actually... Mushishu. Yo! People don't know about Mushishu. Oh, that's a goated anime. That's a back in the day creepy goated. Mushishi, yeah, for sure. Gray hair. Old dude, I think got like a pimple too. Gray hair, he walks around, like goes through those type of... Nah, that's facts. That's facts. Bro said super actiony. Bro shitting on Demon Slayer. I ain't gonna lie to you.
atmosphere, Dark Gathering really does an amazing job of putting its audience at the edge of their seats.
I kind of saw this as like a darker... He was thinking Demon Slayer. I was thinking Mob Psycho. I was thinking like this is like a darker Mob Psycho. Like a very darker tone Mob Psycho. Like, that's what I correlated with. I didn't think about Demon Slayer. I kind of correlated this to Mob Psycho. Like, being super dark with FC powers and being related and doing, like, missions like that. You know what I'm saying?
Let's see how this one translates into the anime format.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm curious about it. I think it has potential. I think it's all about execution, to be honest. The only thing I would say about it is it looks cool. What is the tone gonna be like? And he looks like he's gonna be charismatic. So I think he's just this look and everything. So it's gonna be locked in. But how is it gonna maintain its shift of like themes? Not themes. Fuck. Like I'm trying to think. Like emotional. Like change of pace. There it is. Like it's gonna be comedy and it's gonna flip to dark. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be lighthearted and dark. Lighthearted and dark. Or is it always going to be kind of eerie? And then you're kind of like, yo, what is going on? Like, yo. Okay, we got a comedy scene, but yo, it's still dark. Like, that's what I'm worried about. Because I feel like a lot of animes now, they try to, like, double dutch with keeping comedy still there while being dark. It's like, bro, it's okay to just be a dark anime and just be, like, monotone for the most part. Like, Reptile said, Mushishi. Like, Mushishi is one of the greatest animes of all time. Like, it was pretty much monotone dark the entire time. Right? But it was serious, and that's what made it cool. And from the animation style, it looks like they're going to include comedy with it, but I don't know if that balance is going to be done well. That's what I will say about this anime. From the looks of it, what I'm worried about. Let's continue.
Try killing bugs the worry-free way, not the other way.
Reptile, how many anime you going to see from this list? It looks like we got some promising new anime with Hulk. I feel like the one we just watched looks pretty interesting. That Magic one I'm kind of cool off of. I might get bored and like throw it on though. Like I wouldn't watch that until like 8 episodes in. Like I would have to binge watch that one day and be bored. Like what's that? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check this one out. The Magic one, Hulk. I'll check out Hulk. That's the one with the new hero. Oh, and the one where the dude wants to go back in time. I think I'm gonna check those out. The Magic Mystery seems okay. Yeah. I'm gonna check out the Magic Mystery. The Changing Time. The hero that wants to go back and change time. You have Mashi this spring. Mashley. Yeah, I didn't watch it. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I wasn't too interested in Mashley. I'm gonna have to watch it though, because I'm gonna do a review on it. So I'm gonna watch it. So make sure you watch it too, Reptile, because we're gonna do a review on that one in Demon Slayer.
This starts off our top 3.
俺には好きな子がいる。隣の席のみえさん。そんな彼女がメガネを忘れた。
There are only so many ways you can set up
Serial Experiment Lane right now. Is that this spring too? Because like I said, we got a lot of reviews to do because people really liked our Bleach review. I think our Bleach review was probably like amazing. I think we gave like probably the best Bleach review. And then when we talked about this new anime Hurt One Piece, I thought that was a great debate, like great conversation that we had, and I think I thought we gave like the best reviews because we're all honest and we all have. Oh, like 2001. Oh, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out. Seriously.
a rom-com. That's what I'd like to say, but anime just keeps surprising me with all of these premises. Boy meets girl isn't a rare story, but I'm just amazed by how many ways that plot can get going. In this case, it's all about Gaide and the girl of his dreams, Ai. And what sets off their budding romance? The fact that Ai started losing her glasses, and our protagonist is there to help her through difficulties. And that's the premise. But don't let the simple way I describe the premise fool you, okay? The series is one healthy stroke of sweetness all the way throughout. A lot of cute and charming.
Yeah, this is for my rom-com people. Not my cup of tea. Hopefully y'all check it out. Hopefully y'all talk it out. The bucket list. I remember this one's gonna be interesting.
Zom 100 is the second on the list. Now, here's an anime that I feel's got an extra layer of relatability to the newer generation. With how bleak things seem for the youth these days compared to generations past, it's really hard to look forward to.
Really? That's so interesting that he said that. That's so fascinating. How bleak things seem for the youth. Do y'all agree with that in the comments? Please put down in the comments if y'all agree with that. I kind of feel the opposite about the youth right now. I feel like we got one of the most creative times in a lot of the youth's lives to do all these different things. Whereas before, it kind of was just pick your career and just work for a company for 20, 30 years, retire. You know what I'm saying? Everything was set up in life. I feel like there might be more risk now, but I wouldn't say it's like dead like this. Like I actually would disagree with that. How do you guys feel about that? Am I tripping?
Now, here's an anime that I feel's got an extra layer of relatability to the newer generation. With how bleak things seem for the youth these days.
Yeah, how bleak it seems for the youth. I just don't know about that. Like so many people that I know with great jobs working from home, and I just graduated and they're making all good money. I just don't know about that. And then a lot of them become content creators, and there's new avenues and like marketing, running certain like maybe economic. Yeah, maybe economically. Oh yeah, because I think the numbers for my generation, like making the same money our parents made at the same age, is different. I think that is true. I do think that's true, but I think there's a lot of options nowadays. Whereas, like I said before, I think your life there was more structure, so like you had a secured route. Like everything was more secure. I would say that. I do agree with that. I think everything was more secure. Because it was like, yo, you get this career, you'll be in this career for 20 years, you'll have a pension plan, right? You get retirement. You know, everything was just boom, 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 boom. You're good.
Days compared to generations past, it's really hard to look forward to tomorrow. We drag ourselves through life looking to just tick off a bucket list before our eventual passing. Same thing happens to Akira, but maybe all it takes is for one insane incident to change things around in a snap. In this case, a zombie apocalypse, one which pushes all the plans forward and gives Akira some renewed life. Brimming with excitement more than ever, he rushes out into the city full of zombies, eager to kickstart his life again and finish that bucket list before all hell breaks loose. More than they already have anyway. Zom 100's a promising new seinen title that's set to take the world by storm. It's got this light-hearted atmosphere and quirky set of characters which I think will make it a hit with its own charismatic flair to it. Definitely one of the more anticipated titles coming, and it will only keep getting better as the quirky comedic atmosphere gives way to some hyped seinen sequences down the line.
I ain't gonna lie, it kind of reminds me of Dorohedro, if you guys ever watched that anime. The animation style reminds me of Dorohedro. But seinen usually has a great balance of comedy and seriousness, so I'm not mad at it.
Rounding things off is Rurouni Kenshin. Greatest anime swordsman of all time. Rurouni Kenshin isn't a new anime, that much is clear. However, it's a remake of a timeless classic and not a sequel, so I guess it counts here. Anyway, the anticipation for this is really big, and it's more of a testament as to how fondly remembered the original series is. To be fair, it does deserve it, being one of the pillars of anime breaking cultural barriers back in the 90s. Rurouni Kenshin is next in line in the legacy anime making a return, and the series being reimagined in the modern anime style does make it a very intriguing project. Thematically strong with some emotional moments and hyped fights, I can't wait to see how well Rurouni Kenshin's plot has aged. I also can't wait to see how new anime fans will receive this take on a very good story of redemption. As far as anticipation goes, it's looking really good from my side of things and the social media circles I'm in.
I'm gonna be honest. The animation style worries me. Rurouni Kenshin it had its serious moments. It was kind of serious the entire time. Then it had lighthearted moments when he wasn't like killing anybody. But this anime style also had a damsel in distress. So I don't really know how that's gonna go over too well with this modern way. Like I said, Rurouni Kenshin is a heavyweight. Okay. So I gotta put it on the likes of JJK, Demon Slayer. Obviously, Attack on Titan might be one of the might be the greatest anime of all time. But even like in the area with that one, because this was a time where there was damsel in distresses, and she's to me still wasn't like overly annoying in the original anime. So I don't know how they're gonna modernize that because there's not really damsel in distresses anymore. Even My Hero Academia, right? Like everybody can fight. Like there's not really a Sakura in My Hero Academia. So I just don't know how. I think that's gonna be tough to kind of dissect. Obviously, if you love the samurai genre, you've watched Samurai Champloo. Their damsel in distress wasn't that annoying either, but that was like the style of the animation was way different and looked way cooler to me. That was more adult looking. So I don't know how they're gonna go about this anime. I'm very fascinated with it. Obviously, they're trying to bring all ages to it. That's to me why this style is what it is. But I'm just curious to know how they're going to balance the seriousness of Rurouni Kenshin. It is a dark anime and definitely has its dark moments. So I'm just curious to see how they're going to balance that one out. And with the damsel distress to modernize it. I'm hyped though. I do agree with this being number one most hyped. It is a legendary anime series. But I'll definitely check it out. I'll wait till the season's over to watch it. So I got to binge watch it. Yeah. Reptile, give your top 3 most anticipated. For me, the ones that I'm most anticipated for is Rurouni Kenshin, the isekai where bro goes back in time and changes everything. I think that one's probably my 2. Wow, it's either Helk or I do like Helk. I'm fascinated with Helk. I think the horror one's gonna be good too, though. The horror one, I'm doing the horror one as my 3rd though. Honorable mention is Helk. Zombie one looks good. Okay, Reptile said I'm hyped for the zombie one. Okay, I'll live with that one. I'll live with that one. Put down in your comments, man, y'all top 3 most anticipated new summer anime, the new ones. Like I said, my number 1 is Kenshin. My number 2 is the horror one. And my number 3 is the hero that goes back in time to China to win a different way. Those are probably like my 3 that I'm most hyped for. I'm not in the romance comedy, but put down in the comments, man. Like I said, like, subscribe, enjoy the reaction. Hope you check out some of our other reviews. And I have an anime talk show. We debate a lot of different things. We had top 10 plot twists, biggest anime fall offs of all time, anime characters that got screwed. Like, we have all that up. So if you want to check that out, go ahead, man. It's your boy Chosen, man. Like, subscribe.